Look, that smoke filled the room. Reading books about who built the moon. Pop the court, take a sip. Let the bottle chill for June. Rock the rugby. Load the tool in case they try to mud me. Only God could judge me. 12 shots. His spirit rose above me. Carl Young, archetype. Watching for the sharks that bite. Spark the light. Knowledge is guiding me through the darkest night. All is mine. Weak rappers fall behind. Fall in line. Keep hearing, ducking, keep airing. Soon as I draw the nine, the work of art. His spirit and earth depart. I murked the knot. Purple heart. Lost so many soldiers. We was cursed from start. Obstacles to overcome. Heart turning cold and on. Sold the sun. Sold the coca young. Never hold your tongue. Said it and I meant that. Got robbed on my 10th pack. The streets impact. Till my innocence never went back. I get a beat, a pimp slap. Intense facts. The mad 10 claps. I racist agendas, pretenders that come against blacks. Snow beats. Rockin' gold teeth. Cold heart. Whole heat. You so weak. That's WV. Niggas with cold feet. I'm seeing through your masquerade. Ain't a rapper with a faster blade that could jab and fade. No wonder rappers act afraid. The Southern Big L. Black King. Wayman Tisdale. North side where the kids fell. End up in kids jail. The 6 shell. Gave them a diss spell. This shit won't sit well. Retaliation coming right back. Nigga, this is hell. Stanley Kubrick. You gotta wear it if the shoe fit. Haunted by my own demons. Amazed that I ain't lose it. It's more than music. See me shining, nigga, the jewels lit. Big VVS is iceberg. I sink your cruise shit. Black magic, new trick. Frank Lucas magic, blue brick. The Taylor Sue drip. Canada Goose. Let the cannon loose. That's a news clip. Acoustic. Ancient architect. Kung Fu kick. A button make the roof lift.
The planet Venus. And it was against the background of a type of geometry which differed somewhat from the geometry we use today. Instead of having 360 degrees to the circle, megalithic geometry had 366 degrees. Now this was something that I'd previously come across through my research in Crete, and when we applied it to the megalithic monuments of Great Britain, by a process of elimination we were able to show eventually not only how the megalithic yard had come into being, but just how much genius had gone into the whole system. Because the megalithic system of measurement
Woke up in the cold sweat, breathing techniques, the old breath. I took 4 steps, grabbed a gun off the nightstand, the rusty old tech. Crept through the dark room, heard loud rumbling sounds come from the art room. Pushed the door open, shot the top off the box. Yeah, is anybody up in this spot? Shit, nigga, probably not. Mind tweaking, flashbacks to me and mom beefing. Sending me the pots for the weekend, hollering keep 'em. Abandoned child, that's why I let the cannon blow. In Spanish style, looking at the mirror, standing smile, masking the pain. Walking outside during the storm, the laugh in the rain. The bitch left me twice high and dry, that happened again. Extreme introvert at my concert, rapping is strange. Look, hey look, I write Edgar Allan Poe like mind clear for the cold night. So white, but never got my soul right. Poison the youth, sold it to their grandma too. Dog stop avoiding the truth. Look inside the mirror at the monsters, pointing at you. Damn, still having nightmares. Had to fight tears in my 95 Nike ears. Gold slugs, visions of me drowning in cold tubs. Old thugs, trying to pierce my body with 4 slugs. Black zombie, Santa Ave, HP Lovecraft. Stanley Kubrick elevator scene with the bloodbath. 30 rounds in the clip, dawg, that's a thug math. 40 days, 40 nights, watching the flood pass. Building with some old head nigga who love jazz. Pass me a gym, even with an M, dawg, you still him. Still drowning in your own trauma, so learn to swim. Paranoid, the ego in the air. Sigmund Freud had the gun singing on the south side, young Lloyd. Flashback, 7 years old, still playing with toys. Ran into the kitchen, heard screams and the loud noise. Stepdad rats and Mom Dukes had to grab a knife. The day I lost my innocence and learned that I had to fight. Vic is afraid. Damn. Vic is afraid.
Anxiety, fear. Although they do interlap with one another, they aren't the same thing. So first, what's fear? Fear is our emotional response or our emotional reaction to what we perceive as an imminent threat. It can actually be an imminent threat, or it could be something that we perceive as an imminent threat. And when there is an imminent threat, again, whether real or perceived, immediately our sympathetic nervous system engages. That's our fight or flight. So immediately we are ready to either fight harder than we can normally fight, we're ready to run faster than we can normally run, or we're ready to freeze little longer than we're normally able to freeze, right? So there's an immediate threat, or we perceive there's an immediate threat. We have this emotional response, which is fear, and our body prepares us to be able to get out of that dangerous situation. It's something that we don't even have to think about.
Check me out though. Hey look, wine spills from the wine glass. 12 years, no swine fast. The 9 blast, cause evil lies behind masks like horror flicks. Quarter bricks, cyberspace, sword the fist. Porsches is on my gorgeous wrist. Ralph Lauren finished horse's fist. Mortgages on my black corporate shit. Pissing ace of spade. Thug life, cause the hate you gave made me a wild motherfucker. They couldn't break the slave. Now I turned the blast into burner, but couldn't shake the raid. In a strange land, court of vultures tried to take the wave. Marching for use of Falcons, pilgrims called it jigaboos. Throwing watermelons at our feet, juices hit the shoes. Young black kids looking confused, never knew the truth. Born into a world where you curse for your spacesuit. Black skin, kinky ass hair, Garvey's last win. The Black Star Line got infiltrated, a black man. Garvey died alongside in London, 1940. Napoleon shot the noses off and they twist the story. Louis Armstrong played the trumpet in Black Henry. Blast invented 50,000 patents, y'all last minute. Noble true, when you with the sheep, it's hard to notice you. You clone Tyrone ass niggas, do what you told to do. But I'm free as Kanye, take all your fake deals back. Paid for my rats to kill blacks, that's just the ill fast. But I'm free as Kanye, I'm wearing what I wanna wear. Cutting patches all in my hair, shit I don't even care. If they still want me to be a clone, but I will not. Group thinkers, you gon' have to kill me on this hilltop. Cause I'm free as Kanye, I might rock a red hat. Saying wild shit out in public, I shouldn't have said that. Might dye my hair blonde, might fuck a white hoe. Dadu Umar shaking his head, he'll be alright though. Might get some lipo, tired of getting caught fat. White lives matter, yeah, but most of the victims all black. But I'm free as Kanye, living in a ghost town. Haunted ass hotel, my darkest thoughts flowing around. Haunted ass hotel, my darkest thoughts flowing around. Damn, my haunted thoughts flowing around. Haunted ass hotel, darkest thoughts flowing around. Haunted ass hotel, my darkest thoughts flowing. Haunted ass hotel, my darkest thoughts. But I'm free as Kanye. Hate ill back, paid for my rights to kill black. That's just the ill facts. Free as Kanye, but I'm free as Kanye.
I'm a recovering nigga. I'm a recovering nigga. I got enough nigga in me to last till I die, so I'm always struggling against niggerhood. So by me being a recovery, we all in Niggas Anonymous. We all 2 days in the country. You understand how that goes? Niggas Anonymous and stuff. I'm a recovering nigga. You know how that is. And that's working.
All right, what's good? YouTube, what you just heard is about 3 songs from one of my favorite underground artists, Dat Boi Vic. As you can hear from the songs and like the little intro I did, let me know if y'all like that. You know, a lot of album reviews don't play music. I don't know if it's a copyright thing or not, or was it just maybe they just want to get right to it. But I like to, give a little taste. You know, you can go listen to it yourself. But yeah, Dat Boi Vic, I found out about him on Twitter, and I didn't even know he was a rapper. He would just be writing like a lot of like long threads on Twitter on like various topics on specifically in the black community, as far as certain like history topics. It could be music topics, and he just gives. At the end of the review, I'm going to show you his Twitter page and how I found out about him. And the brother's brilliant, man. He's brilliant. I know he put a battery in my pack, because I've looked at all those things that you'll see on his Twitter page later on in the stream, on what he talks about, what he speaks on, and he's like the first person that I came across. Like, oh, like this is really possible to be able to share these kind of very, very complex topics and still be entertaining as a black person, because sometimes in our community we don't tend to gravitate towards intellect on a high level as much as we should, you know. And this is what this album is all about. It's about for the ones that do kind of think on another level, or at least just question things a little bit more. Not to say that people are stupid or dumb; they just don't know. It just it's just genuine ignorance, you know. But when it's something else that's different from their usual routine, maybe a certain behavior that they do, if someone maybe critiques it or provides like another avenue or another way to go about it, it's always like an emotional reaction, or they just completely just disregard it without even wanting to dive deeper or even question if this could work for them. Let me see if my screen not working. I think I am in full. Y'all let me know if my screen's kind of wonky looking. I think my color is like kind of off or whatever. But yeah, this is Dat Boi Vic, a Death on Groupthink Avenue. And one thing that I really like about this album too is that it has a very, very multi-layered album cover. And it has, deep meaning. So, right off the bat, this is a very, very layered, complex album that you might have to listen to a couple times. And I had to do that myself. And it came out in 2023. And I think I've heard it for the first time last year, but never, never thought about doing reviews like this. But, I've been on and off this channel for so long. And I just need to go ahead and just, start being consistent. I know it's been so long, my hair then got shorter. But enough talking. I'm going to get right into the review. First with the album cover. Yeah, the album cover, very complex. I won't say very complex, but it's very layered. You can just write, a think piece on the album cover before you even dive into the actual content of the album. You can see he's in the sky, like a man in the sky on the top. And it's the exact scene from the Truman Show. And if you have not seen the Truman Show, you need to go watch it. It's a very, very good film. I even heard people say it has like esoteric meaning behind it. I haven't gotten to that extent, but as far as like the conspiracies of surveillance, that it kind of dives into that. Well, don't dive into it, but if you can think a little bit, think and read between the lines, that's pretty much like a surveilled society, or what it would be like if someone was in surveillance, like how they say it is with phones and not TVs, like phones, laptops. They always know like what you're saying, what you're looking up, things of that nature. So it kind of hints at those type of I guess you can call it like conspiratorial topics. And in the movie, when he realized that his whole life has been scripted, that he just wants out. He wants out, and when he finally found the door, he was free. He's not a script. He's not a robot. He's not. He wants to he wants to live in his real reality. And then as you can see right under him, it's like this upside down, very dark image of a man in a boat, and then you see like puppet strings, and that's what the correlation of this album is that there's like as above, so below, lightness and darkness. When you start to, move specifically to how you feel and things that you genuinely like, you come into light. You become free. You're not a group thinker, and that's what this is. So if you're the person that you generally like this brand of shoes, but your friends might roast you for it, you gonna still get the shoes. That's what a free person does. That can have an idea or just have this like just a general interest in something, and no matter if it's going against the grain or not, it's not hurting anybody or anything like that. They stick with it, But then you have the flip side of that with peer pressure, and it can be things from a little thing like the food you eat, it's all the way up to your behavior, and that's when especially now today's time with a lot of youth, they a lot of black youth or in that type of gang violence or anything. It can flip both ways. It can be positive influence, negative influence, but the thing is you want to be able to think for yourself, and that's what this album is about. So I'm gonna just go through, a couple of my favorite songs off the album and lines. And yeah, we're gonna kick it like that. So we got the gist of it. You just wanted to break out of that group thinking mindset, and that's a big thing in the black community, that we all kind of want to move in the same direction, which is good. That's a good thing, but we have to also to find that best ideal, to find that best thing. You have to have individuals to bring it to the forefront, and then we decide. But if everyone's just doing the same thing, dressing the same, listening to the same music, then how are we going to get out of the situations and in the conditions that we are in right now without someone speaking against the things that we're currently in that a lot of people are just okay with. So the first song is called "A Death on Groupthink Avenue." That was the last song that was played before the actual stream started. And it starts off with a beautiful instrumental. I think it's one of the best instrumentals on the tape. It's like a very, like, you hear a lot of trumpets in it, right? And trumpets, I always like that sound in music because it has like a kind of reflective and like glory type feel to it, and that's like a perfect type of sound for a intro song. And he's a pen. He has a pen on him, and that's what I appreciate with music. It's just he just glides when he spits. His flow crazy. So and like towards the end of the song, he like goes like this like sequence of lines to where he's describing like a lot of like mainstream topics that you'll see online with music or just culture stuff, and that he's like saying that, hey, I'm actually this. Y'all can do that, but I'm gonna think of myself and go the other way, or just go my way. So one of the lines in the song that I like, I got it wrote down. He said, they want me to be a clone, but I will not. Group thinkers, y'all gonna have to kill me on this hilltop because I'm free as Kanye. And it just like, the whole, I know Kanye, a lot of people have a lot of things against him and call him crazy and all that now. And in the beginning, I was giving him a chance, I ain't gonna lie, but before, let me see, when was it? Like his first little stint, he was just testing people, trying to see like, okay, y'all are only saying this because it's just opposite of what you think, but you can't give me no reason why. And that's freedom, being able to think for yourself and act for yourself. So you can say whatever you want about Kanye, but you can't say that his mind is being manipulated by mainstream media when he's clearly, hey, I'm doing this in XYZ and stand on it. And if you like it, cool, stay with it. If you don't, dip. And I'm not saying I agree with Kanye 100%, but I do respect the fact that as a celebrity of his status, he can still say, I don't like that, or I'm with that, even though everyone else is, and be perfectly fine with himself, So that's what I liked about that. So yeah, that intro song is one of my favorite songs off the tape. Really good, really good song. So we're gonna go on to the next song. It's just not next song, but one of my next favorite songs. I think it is track 2, Moonwalking. Now this Moonwalking song, man, the delivery, and it's crazy how good this man is at writing, to the point like you really start to see that the music industry is just one big groupthink, to where real penmanship is not appreciated to this extent. So this is why I'm doing this review, to spread the word on why this man views should be way higher than what they are right now. His Twitter should be way higher in followers than what it is right now. But what was that? What was the second? So yeah, Moonwalking. That instrumental was really good too. It had like an 80s feel to me. I don't think it was an 80s sample, probably not, but I don't know why when it first came on, I just thought like 80s. And another thing about Vic is that he's also really into film, and that's one area I don't know a lot about. So a lot of those lines, the Stanley Kubrick lines, kind of went over my head. I gotta do some research on that. But I know he's a movie director, but I just haven't watched any of these movies. I'm not a real big movie head. but that's just how dense this guy is. He can drop, Black history, like analogies and double entendres, as well as major films, underground films. Like he's a very smart guy, very, very, very smart guy, and we need more intelligence in this field of hip hop and in media in general. We need more intelligence to balance everything out. Cause I like to have fun. I like to go out and go to the club and drink and chill with my niggas and stuff too. But we need to still be looking to gain knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You still have to gain knowledge, and some people, gain it to teach. Like I'm a teacher. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a teacher for about 3 years, and actually think about getting back into it. But I love learning and telling people about it. And we need more of that in the space, in the hip hop world, and in the media world, all across the board, especially those that are Black and want to teach and bring awareness of our problems and solutions as well. So, and back to the first song, he ended it with a sample of Bobby Hemmett. If you know Bobby Hemmett, you are extra plugged in. When I first heard the song and I heard the Bobby Hemmett sample at the end, that's when I knew that I found one of my new favorite artists, for sure. All right, next song. ABC. So yeah, Moonwalking, I think, had like top 3 songs. Reborn to Kill was a crazy track too. Very vivid storytelling, imagery. God just knows what he's doing with the pen, man. And this is not even his latest album. This album came out, like I said, I think I said before, 2023. This is probably my favorite album, but he still brings it on the other ones. So check those out too. And I might do a review on those as well. Reborn to Kill, vivid storytelling. Gotta get into it. You just gotta listen to it. And then the last song on the album, A Master at Work. And my favorite line from that was, you probably won't fuck with my music if you don't open books. Like, just that alone. He set it up with saying, he said Black Magic. No, he said Magic Johnson with the float hook. You probably won't fuck with my music if you don't open books. Like, and he ain't lying. Like, it's very deep content matter in this, to where you can write books on this album. From the information you learn on this album, you can write books on, write essays and research papers on. Like, he dives into so much stuff in his rhyme scheme, in his flow. It's never redundant. He just fits stuff in a pocket. It's just crazy. Like, his rhyme scheme, or his lines aren't long, but he can like break it down and just rhyme every other line or rhyme words in the line. He's a good artist, man. Dat Boi Vic, Southern artist as well. Shout out to the South, man. I'm from Bama myself, so you don't really hear too many like true, like conscious lyricists from the South. J. Cole might be the closest from my generation that I grew up. That was my favorite artist growing up, J. Cole. So we need more of this, man. I know it might not be a type of album you would listen to in the whip and you like, banging out like it's some trap music. And I even would say, for me, this album is kind of how it is for me. I won't even say is for me with, I would say, Good Kid, Mad City, and To Pimp a Butterfly, which is like, I can't just listen to one song. Like, if I'm like driving and I got my music on shuffle and it comes to one of those songs from the album, like, I'll skip it, not because I don't want to listen to it or I don't like it. It's such a good body of work that I gotta listen to the whole thing. I gotta sit down and listen to the whole thing. Like, when you listen to this album and you kind of are in that space of, Black consciousness, you already into the knowledge, you already seeking knowledge, or you want to seek more knowledge, you listen to this, you're going to be like that. This album, is like, you're going to want to only listen to it straight through, like it's a record player, like it's a record, like you sit it down in a record player. Like, you don't want to just listen. It ain't no single, because each song kind of builds off each other, or it's so good. It's like, oh, next song, and it's just like it's deep stuff. Every time I listen to it, like I'm like almost just no phone. I'm just like headphones on now and just like, damn, like just He said a crazy line or something you just noticed out, out and about, or something you even thought of. Like I said, it's for the people that are knowledge seekers already. And so when you kind of already studied a topic, or you just had an observation yourself, or something just came to you, and then he gonna talk about it. I'm telling you, he gonna rap about it in the. I guess just saying, I guess the best way possible. He's very entertaining. He's a great writer, man. Dat Boi Vic. I can't say it enough, man. You want to see me retweeting this stuff a lot more. I'm gonna tag him in the description below. Y'all be sure to go to his page, listen to his other albums, send him bread, whatever, and show some real support. So I want to show y'all. Yeah, let me show y'all his Twitter page. Let me go ahead and get the Twitter up first. But the guy, he really knows. I'm telling you, he ain't like he's not fluffing shit. He ain't just doing this for a money grab. Like he's honest. Like it's beautiful. So this is his Twitter right here. Master student. Another thing I noticed right away when I first found out about him is that his name is Master Student, and that's just everything. Like before you can start, teaching. I won't say before, but before you can call yourself an expert, you have to learn under someone that's been, doing what you see yourself doing for almost a lifetime, And that's why I feel like I kind of, I won't say am to him, but like all the conscious people that I follow, and I'll be talking more about them because they've taught me a lot throughout the years. And I'm only 26, and it's like I know I haven't even scraped the surface of all the books, and I do read quite often. But if you go to his page, you can easily scroll for about 30 minutes. Go to his book suggestions because he has threads on books. Music, he jokes around and stuff too. Let me see if I can find one of those threads. He used to, how I found out about him, he used to do like these crazy long threads, but like they're like super informative. So yeah, he got new music coming out 14th. We'll be doing a review on that 14th. Yeah, 10 days. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. But yeah, you could just he talks about everything, culture related. Yeah. So yeah, just this is this right here, and I'm gonna go to mine. Y'all follow me as well. So now you gonna y'all follow me as well. This is my Twitter. I ain't verified. I ain't paying for that, man. I ain't paying for that shit yet. Unless y'all cash at me. But yeah, I'm starting to spread my content stuff. I've been doing it for years anyway. All the time. But of course, I'm gonna have my little jokes and stuff on there and whatnot. But yeah, Snowfall not rerun. What they call it? Spinoff. Yeah, spinoff coming out. Gonna be looking forward to that. But I ain't gonna go through my page. Y'all go follow me up, and I'll follow you back. Tell me how you found me, and I'll be sure to follow you back. Don't want to be too long on the review, but yeah, let me go back to my other screen. Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Dat Boi Vic, a Death on Groupthink. Just gotta be yourself. If you the guy that wear Adidas on your homie wear Jordans, then be that guy, man. We need more individuals out here to spark more like courageousness. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so easy just to go along with the crowd that it just makes everybody just cookie cutter, and we're more than just cookie cutter. We have way too much swag, way too much history to be dressing exactly alike. Ain't nobody like wearing suits. Don't nobody like wearing fucking, I don't know, shell toes. And I'm that guy. I was always the guy that wanted to go against grain, go the other way. You go to a pool party when I was in college, niggas had white tee shorts. I'm trying to come out in a cabana shirt with the button down, a short sleeve button down, kind of like the Hawaiian shirt. So I had another design. It wasn't Hawaiian shirts, but it was like the same kind of style. I'd be rocking those with like the loafers, no socks, or just slides, and just have the unbutton it and just have my chest out or a tank on. And it's just like I'm me. Like no matter who looking or not, like I want to just dress how I want to dress. I don't want to dress like everybody else. So whatever that thing, if you like anime, your homies don't fuck it. Listen to your anime, man, because you're gonna inspire some other little kid to watch it or make something out of it or even get a job in it. Who knows? Just because of stuff you post or you talk about. But it all starts with getting off Groupthink Avenue. Get off Groupthink Avenue, because that's it. And that's even though that might not it be that's a very generalized synopsis or summary of the tape, but it's I'm telling you, it's gonna take you some listens, and I might even have a whole new perspective the next few times I listen to it. But yeah, and that's it. I'm Jeremiah. Cash App's in the description if you wanna bless your boy and be able to do more videos like this more often. I'm gonna step up my streams and all that real soon, but it's on the way. It's on the way. It's on the way. Please go to Dat Boi Vic's Master Student Twitter. Get his albums. I think he got merch too. Buy his merch. I think he has a link tree on his Twitter, and spread the word, man. And if y'all want me to review your album, send it to me and I'll do it. Or certain albums that you've heard this year that you really like. I'm going to be doing more albums that came out this year, because I really want to listen to more music towards the end of the year, so I can really have like a real like top 5 album of the years. Like everybody got their top 5 album of the year, but did you really listen to enough albums to have a true unbiased list, or you just listen to the stuff you usually listen to anyway? You know what I'm saying? Because like right now, if you ask me what my top 5 is, I'm gonna have to go like Dat Boi Vic, he dropped a tape this year. I like that a lot. It's not number 1, but it's on my 5. It's probably 3. Number 1 for me is Jay Worthy, Once Upon a Time. And y'all learn from this channel, once I listen to a lot of West Coast music. Nigga from Bam, we listen to so much Cali music. Yeah, he's this guy from Cali, Jay Worthy. That's probably my favorite album right now. His the Clips album was fire. I was listening to that heavy. That was like what, July? Yeah, I think that was around the time I cut my hair. Yeah, like July. Yeah, that Clips album was nice. Freddie Gibbs album, crazy. But I just know I haven't listened to enough albums altogether. I gotta give that Nick Grant album a real listen. I've kind of heard it kind of in a lazy way, but I didn't really give it a sit down listen. That's how you gotta listen to albums. You gotta sit down and listen to it and really see who's an Alchemist up there. That's one of my favorite producers, artists. Alchemist, Larry June. That 2 Chainz tape was nice as well. But enough talking. I'm out of here. You can hit me up on Twitter. I think my IG's and my YouTube as well. If not, I'll put it in all my socials on my channel. And that's it. And that has been a review of Dat Boi Vic, a Death on Groupthink Avenue. And see y'all next time.